Paul Maskey, a big night tonight for West and South Belfast.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, just at the very start of tonight's events, crowds are starting to come in now into Common Moorlock, West Belfast, and that's with regards to the selection conventions, co-options this evening. I think that there could be a number of surprises for people here also tonight. But I suppose primarily Sue Ramsey has had to step down for ill health grounds from the Assembly, and there will be a co-option to replace Sue today. And I just want to say a big massive thank you to Sue for what she's done for her time in West Belfast as an elected representative. She was a councillor, she was a community worker, she's an MLA, and then she can still continue to work for the party, which I think is very, very important. And Sue, what she has done through them years has put people first in West Belfast. She's put them massively to the core. While she'd be arguing in council or the Assembly or anywhere else for that matter, she would ensure that West Belfast came to the top of the pile. And I think that West Belfast sends our gratitude to Sue for the work that she's done over the years. So, big massive thank you to Sue.
Jennifer, are you going to be able to forgive your friend and comrade Sue Ramsey for leaving you with Alex Maskey?
No, definitely not. And here, even more so, not going to forgive her for being in Spain while we're here. No, I just want to say Sue was a good comrade, a good friend, still is, but all I'm saying is that she worked well for the people of the West Belfast constituency and should be sorely missed. I know that Alex is coming in her place, and also Máirtín getting in Alex's place, so there's a bit of a shake about and there's a wee bit of a different team getting back, but I'm confident that the team that's come back will do as well as the team that had been there in the first place.
Alex Maskey, looking forward to coming home?
Well, I am indeed, but as I said earlier on, I mean, Belfast has been made a smaller city by the strength of republicanism and the growth of the party in the city over the last many, many years. So I'm delighted, obviously very proud to be representing West Belfast again. It's been an awful honour, just all I can say, to have spent the last 13 years in South Belfast. We've elected 5 times in South Belfast the last 13 years. We have a great team over there. It's a small team, very hard-working team of activists, and I've described them as friends and my family, as well as being comrades, because we have come through difficult times, but very important times, consolidated the party. We have doubled our Assembly vote, strong seat in there now. We have 3 councillors, 2 poll-topping councillors amongst that. Party growth in Castlereagh, part of the constituency as well. So, it's with some mixed emotions, I have to say that I very much am honoured tonight to move back into West Belfast, having to leave South Belfast. But as I've told all my new friends and comrades and supporters in South Belfast, I'm not going away either.
The ihe war Súil an Nacht Belfast.
Yeah, ihe starul, ihe olwahan den farti gol array on tosi gaji and teahan, den channel and teahan from Westminster, Comay. Arnoya has it tawak taco the Santa Sac Dunya and Yasker Douglas Hervel Forsha, the Alec Egbogu Araiska, Earher the Karak, Tamuj in the Bronak Fashion, Akaganau Kina, Tamuj in the Toga, August Maravim Mujagoni, the Trivlin Jagan was Tamuj Aragul, August Bay Mujataku Lesh, August Lesh and Farti, August Major Tamuj Gary Ponchamak. Ar fod na Carrack agus Darnoia tan Kenyal Leroy Funny or Macul and Earard Vera Máirtín Ó'Muilleoir Ray lesson Jobby Yanu and Yaskert full first August Sheedam Ruddy a Chontu good Santa Sac August get in the Jarfak Fahanya Tehi Sinn Féin or fod full first
Máirtín Ó'Muilleoir Egan Dice Cogarges swapping one small dome of delight for an even bigger one.
Well, it's always a privilege to serve. We take all the opportunities which come our way. I'm really honoured that the Sinn Féin family has selected me to represent South Belfast as an MLA in Stormont and also as the candidate in the upcoming Westminster election. It's a real privilege to follow in the footsteps of Alex Maskey. Those are really big shoes to fill. This guy's been a champion of change in Belfast for a generation and more. First into the council, first MLA for Sinn Féin in South Belfast. Someone that's come through a lot and emerged to the other side. A bigger person, better person, but also built the city during that time. So I want to pay tribute to Alec and make my commitment to do my best to live up to the legacy he leaves behind. For me, the challenges are to build the peace, build bridges in South Belfast. The opponents of peace and reconciliation, the opponents of change in this part of the world want to stymie progress at Stormont. So we have to facilitate change. They want to block the bridges, we need to build the bridges. They want to take away people's hope for change and progress, we need to give people hope for change and progress. They want to obfuscate, they want to delay, we want to move quickly, we want to speed up, we want to deliver. So those are the challenges. I think we're going to have to be innovative in how we approach the job of an MLA, but what I can certainly say is this: I'll be giving it the job my utmost, and I believe we can continue to build for a united future with all our people. But to do that, I'm going to need support, not just from the Sinn Féin community in South Belfast, but support right across South Belfast, across the political divide, because building a stronger South Belfast, creating jobs, bringing investment, that's work for all of us, not just for Sinn Féin.
Jerry Kelly, that's sure to put our opponents in a tailspin trying to work all that out.
Well, I mean, it's a strong team. I think Belfast has a brilliant team, and it's been strengthened tonight. I think with Máirtín coming in, it's not that he's due to politics, but he's moving into the Assembly. I think will make a substantial difference. He brings in a different style. He has great reputation. He goes beyond republicanism in the type of catchment area he has. Alex moving from south back into the west will be a kick. Any movement, I think, no matter what age you are, that you make from one job to another, you get a regeneration, get a new move, and I think that's part of this. Niall O'Donnell, who's the youngest here, coming in, everybody's seeing his energy, so he's flying. So without going through everybody, I think the change that we're making, one of the things that people be a bit astounded about us is our versatility, our ability to decide where's the best place to put people, what their talents are, where best to use them, and all of that. There sometimes we make mistakes, but usually we get a good mix. I think this is the strongest team we've had in Belfast, and we've had some very strong teams. Remember, we're still dealing with 2 ex-mayors, both of them well remembered. The first Republican mayor, Alex Maskey, well remembered for the work he did in that year, and then Máirtín Ó'Muilleoir coming in a few years later and taking the place by storm as well. That's the type of change agents that we are. That's what we believe in, change, and people be ready for it. We're up for the struggle. As I said, there's no miracle in United Ireland. What you see here tonight are the type of people who work towards United Ireland, who will achieve United Ireland because they're preparing for it now. It's the type of Ireland which will make a difference to people's lives. That's the type of Ireland we want, so we have to prepare for it now. That's what all this is about.